The rapid evolution of technology has significantly impacted various sectors, including the video game industry. With the frequent release of new gaming consoles, accessories, and games, the industry has become a notable contributor to the global e-waste problem. This video explores the issues of e-waste in the video game industry, its ties to planned obsolescence, and potential solutions to mitigate this environmental challenge. Additionally, it highlights how gaming can be harnessed for ecological good, showcasing specific games and studios making a positive environmental impact. Understanding e-waste. E-waste, or electronic waste, refers to discarded electrical devices and components. This category of waste is growing at an alarming rate, with over 50 million metric tons generated annually worldwide. The video game industry plays a substantial role in this, as millions of outdated gaming consoles, accessories, and physical game media contribute to the increasing volume of e-waste. The problem of planned obsolescence. Planned obsolescence is a policy of designing products with a limited useful life, ensuring they become obsolete or non-functional after a certain period. This practice is prevalent in the gaming industry, where major gaming consoles like PlayStation and Xbox typically have a life cycle of 5 to 7 years before a new version is released. This encourages consumers to frequently upgrade to the latest devices, leading to a high turnover of electronic waste. Specific types of e-waste in the video game industry. The e-waste generated by the gaming industry can be categorized into several types. Consoles and handheld devices. This includes major gaming consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and older models like the Nintendo DS and PSP. These devices contain circuit boards, processors, hard drives, batteries, plastics, and metals. Controllers and accessories. Examples include game controllers, VR headsets, charging docks, steering wheels, gaming mice, and keyboards. These items are composed of plastics, rubbers, circuit boards, sensors, and batteries. Physical game media, CDs, DVDs, Blu-ray discs, and cartridges fall into this category, containing polycarbonate plastic, aluminum, and various dyes and resins. Cables and adapters. This category includes HDMI cables, USB cables, power adapters, and proprietary charging cables made from copper, plastics, rubber insulation, and electronic components. Peripherals and add-ons. External hard drives, memory cards, expansion packs, which consist of hard drives, solid-state drives, flash memory, circuit boards, metals, and plastics, all fall into this category. And finally, packaging materials. Game boxes, plastic wraps, and foam inserts made from cardboard, plastics, and synthetic materials. Hazardous components in e-waste. E-waste contains several hazardous components that pose significant environmental and health risks. Heavy metals. Lead, which is found in solder and CRT displays, mercury in some older LCD screens, and cadmium in batteries and older displays are toxic to wildlife and humans, capable of contaminating soil and water. Flame retardant chemicals. Brominated flame retardants used in plastics and circuit boards are persistent in the environment and can act as endocrine disruptors. Plastics are non-biodegradable, contribute to plastic pollution, and release toxic fumes when burned. Batteries. Lithium-ion, nickel-cadmium, and lead-acid batteries can leak harmful chemicals into the environment and pose fire hazards. Display units, CRT, LCD, and LED screens contain toxic substances like lead, mercury, and cadmium, which can be harmful when improperly disposed of. Addressing the specific types of e-waste and their hazardous components is crucial for developing effective recycling and disposal strategies to mitigate their environmental impact. Which leads us to environmental impact of e-waste. E-waste poses significant environmental and health risks. Exposure to these toxic substances can lead to serious health issues including cancer, neurological damage, and endocrine disruption. Moreover, plastics and e-waste contribute to the growing problem of plastic pollution and release toxic fumes when burned. E-waste can contaminate the soil, water, and air. Strategies to mitigate e-waste. Addressing the e-waste problem in the gaming industry requires a multifaceted approach. Extended producer responsibility. Manufacturers should take responsibility for the end-of-life management of their products. This includes take-back recycling programs, like Sony's, which ensures proper disposal and recycling of old gaming equipment. Designing for longevity, encouraging the creation of modular consoles that can be upgraded without replacing the entire device, can significantly reduce e-waste. Promoting repairs and part replacements also extends the lifespan of gaming equipment. Recycling programs. Establishing convenient and accessible recycling programs for old consoles and accessories is crucial. Partnerships between manufacturers and recycling firms can facilitate efficient e-waste management. Promoting consumer awareness. Educating consumers on the importance of recycling e-waste and promoting the purchase of refurbished gaming equipment can drive more sustainable consumer behavior. Innovations and best practices. Innovative approaches and best practices can further enhance e-waste management in the gaming industry. As previously stated, modular consoles, the concept like modular gaming PCs, allows users to upgrade individual parts instead of replacing the entire system, which will allow for reduced waste. Cloud gaming. Shifting to cloud-based gaming services reduces reliance on physical hardware, thereby decreasing e-waste generation. An emphasis on sustainable materials. Using recyclable and biodegradable materials in the manufacturing of gaming hardware can lessen environmental impact. Policy and legislation. Government initiatives and international agreements play a critical role in e-waste management. Government initiatives allow implementing strict regulations on e-waste management, which can enforce responsible disposal practices. International agreements support global efforts like the Basel Convention, which regulate the transboundary movements of hazardous e-waste, which can mitigate the international impact of e-waste. Gaming for ecological good. Beyond addressing e-waste, the video game industry has the potential to contribute positively to environmental awareness and education. Numerous games and studios are leveraging the power of gaming to promote ecological sustainability and conservation efforts. Here are just a few examples. SimCity. This classic game emphasizes city planning and management, including the management of pollution and waste. Players learn about the importance of sustainable urban development and the impact of their decisions on the environment. Ubisoft's Green Initiatives. Ubisoft, a major game studio, has committed to reducing its environmental impact through sustainable practices. The company has implemented measures to reduce its carbon footprint, promote digital game distribution to reduce physical waste, and support reforestation projects. PlayStation's Playing for the Planet Initiative. PlayStation has joined the United Nations Playing for the Planet initiative, which aims to harness the power of the gaming industry to tackle environmental issues. This includes commitments to reducing carbon emissions, integrating green themes into games, and promoting environmental awareness among players. On the bright side, many of the thousands of video games in existence have environmental messages. You can fight as Cloud Strife against the evil Shinra Electric Power Company in Final Fantasy VII, or run renewable energy projects in Sims 4's Eco Lifestyle Pack. You can even explore Central Park through the eyes of a bee and defend your hive from humans in Bee Simulator. Games like these help spread environmental awareness and push the world towards sustainability in a way that no advertisement campaign can. At least the UN believes so. Mireille is the protagonist of Eline Media's educational underwater diving adventure game, Beyond Blue, inspired by the BBC Nature docuseries Blue Planet 2. The player guides Mireille, leader of a deep-sea research team, as they investigate whales and sea turtles and uncover the secrets of the deep. Alan Gershenfeld, co-founder of Eline Media, told DW, "The more gamers care about the ocean, the more they want to explore the ocean, avocational or as a career. I believe that's the key towards ocean preservation." In Eco, players must collaborate to use natural resources to build a civilization and develop the technology to destroy a planet-threatening asteroid. The game gives the players the option to build governments and economies, and each of the players' decisions has the potential to benefit or harm the environment. Eco is currently still in development and is available for early access, but it already has thousands of positive reviews, lauding the game's teamwork mechanics under its belt. Knowing minds like this exist in the games industry makes me optimistic, especially considering the growing number of gamers worldwide. And with the industry becoming more mainstream, it's important that these gamers come to terms with the industry's flaws and strive to become a force for good. The video game industry's contribution to the global e-waste problem, driven by planned obsolescence, is a significant environmental challenge, to be sure. However, through extended producer responsibility, innovative design, robust recycling programs, and consumer education, we can work to mitigate this impact. Additionally, by leveraging the power of games to promote ecological sustainability, the industry can play a crucial role in environmental awareness and conservation. By supporting sustainable practices and advocating for effective policies, we can work towards a more environmentally friendly gaming industry and a healthier planet. Thank you.